Good morning. This morning I am making um, this egg like bake, but it's gonna have hash browns and turkey sausage in it or with it. And what I did so far, I cut up my turkey sausage that's browning right now. I have my pan going for my vegetables and a pan that's going for my hash browns. I have different cheeses that I'm using. And what I'm going to do is just dump the vegetables in here. And of course, I can't video and cook. So let's see how this will work. My seconds over here. You can kind of see what's going on still. May not be the best shot. Anyways, spoon my vegetables in. I like to cook with cast iron or stainless steel appliances. These are just onion and bell pepper, and then I'm going to cut some mushrooms up to place in there also. And they're browning. And I measure out most stuff. See my tomatoes cut up. Cup of coffee, yay, get you going. And I'm just using the southern style hash browns. And I'm going to let them, I thought just a little bit more. These are some of the vegetables for the hash browns. Actually, those vegetables I was cutting up and brown out for the eggs. Yeah, and then I'm going to use a pan like this. After the vegetables are done, I'm going to take and fold the eggs, all this real quick, and then I'm going to place one in each one. So they're going to come out looking like big muffins. All right, so I'm going to continue to cook some, and I'll be back. Okay, so my vegetables are ready. My sausage is ready. And since I'm feeding 6 people, it doesn't look like a lot. It's definitely going to stretch out because I decided to put the sausage inside the egg mix so that way everybody can get enough. So what I'm going to do now is just spoon my vegetables and the sausage. Let that simmer just a little bit longer. While that's doing that, I'm going to take some oil because I don't have any nonstick spray right now. And I'm going to grease my muffin pan. I'm doing that right now off the scene. I'm going to try to make about 12 of the muffin pans, but if not, we'll see how far our mixture takes us. Turn this up for the hash browns and put some butter in there. I like to cook with real butter. I grew up with real butter at my grandmother's house. Parents used to use margarine. So I've had the best of both worlds. Once I grew up, I cooked with margarine for a while, and then I just like to taste the butter better. It seemed like it was easier to digest than the margarine. That's just me. I know what the TV says. Use, I can't really use my butter and all this other stuff, but that's just a personal preference. Alright, those are oiled. Alright, so I'm going to use, put some butter in this thing real quick. I like to use oil. I'm going to turn that off because that's good already. I like to use oil that I cook with because it has the seasoning in it already when I'm coating something or whatever. And I'm just going to use like not even a full tablespoon, like a half a teaspoon to add for the hash browns. Move that around. Turn the skillet up just a little bit so it'll get good and hot. Over here, that's the skillet the butter's going to melt in. I have about 6 eggs, and I'm going to crack those eggs up and fold them so that way I can mix. I have actually a lot more than I thought, so I may be able to get all 12 of these full. We'll see. Just want to show y'all some of the stuff I be in my kitchen doing. This is the pound cake I made yesterday. I didn't do a tutorial for that, but as you can see, most of it is gone already. Family is tore it up. Tonight, I plan on making eggplant parmesan, so that way they can have that for tomorrow. And here's my eggplant. You will be surprised how this little bitty eggplant right here can feed a family for 2 days. And this is only about $1.50 at your local grocery store. You may get them on sale, but when they're off season, they go up. We've become a lot more into fruits. We have nectarines, plums, I have mangoes, oranges, pineapples, bananas. We keep plenty of fruit around here. Kids like to eat and run, so. But that's what I'm doing right now. And again, I'm going to try to do a tutorial for the eggplant parmesan, and see how that works. And I also made a stew, turkey sausage and chicken stew. Let's see how this is going. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, we're ready to put that in there. Well, for right now, I'm going to pause this because, and here's me with my headscarf on early in the morning. I'm going to pause this right now because with dealing with the hash browns, it is still kind of frozen, so it's going to fry up and cause possibly a splatter. I doubt a splatter, but it's going to fry up some, so I definitely won't be able to hold a camera. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so the oven has been preheated to 350. Let me turn down the radio. Love that new song by Music. The answer is yes. Hash browns are cooking. By the time the hash browns are done, because I need to put the eggs in the oven for about 15-20 minutes so that can become a nice brown, the hash browns should be done. Alright, so this is what it looks like before it goes into the oven. I had to add more eggs to fill up all 12 trays. I started off with 9 eggs. I started off with 6 eggs. I ended up using 9 eggs total. And my suggestion would be leave the meat for last. That's probably where I messed up at. I added my meat to my egg mixture. So, of course, that fell to the bottom, and I had to keep scooping the eggs, mixing around or whatever. But, yeah, or either put the sausage at the bottom first and then fill it up with the eggs. You know, I thought of that too, but then I was like, whatever. I just want to hurry up and get it done so they can eat. But anyways, everybody will be able to get 2 apiece now. In here, again, is mushrooms, sauteed mushrooms, onions, bell peppers, and tomato. And the turkey sausage, because we don't eat pork, so I use turkey sausage. You can use pork sausage if you want to. You can use breakfast sausage and, crumble it up and cook it like hamburger if you want to have it in that form. I just chose to use the longer sausage today. But anyways, I added sharp cheese for flavor. I did add a little bit of parsley flakes and a little bit of salt and pepper into the eggs. But most of the seasoning is going to be in the hash browns anyway. So, it'll balance out. Plus, you have the salt from the sausage. So I don't add too much salt and other seasonings when I know other food is going to have a higher fat content or season content. But anyways, this is what it looks like right now before it goes in the oven. You can prepare this the night before. Um, if you want, and then that way all you have to do is pop them in the microwave if you choose to, or toaster oven. I don't use microwave or have one. I choose not to, so I use my toaster oven right there. Yay! Anyway, so this is the before shot, and once it's finished, I'll pull it out and you can see it again. Thanks. Okay, so kitty plates are basically being prepared. Funny little animated. Anyways, I took the hash browns out of the skillet I cooked them in, and this is how they looked when they got done. Let me see. You can see that. So they're not real hard. They're still flexible. But here is the egg. See? Look pretty good? I think so. So what I'm going to do is take them out and set them up on the plate so that way you can see what that will look like.